Okay, so now that we've got our front pieces traced out, separated, we've got the dart design here for the armhole, for the princess seam all the way down to the waist. We've got our cutout right here. Yeah, we've got our cutout right here. Okay, so we're going to make a sample of this in a moment, but I need the skirt in order to do that. In order to close these darts, because on our design, on our model, there is no dart seams in the skirt front. So we're going to have to close those out. Okay, so I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm only going to use this as a sample. Okay, I'm not going to, I just want to see how it looks on the mannequin. So let me actually first of all trace this all the way off. Just like I did for the top. Okay, and this is going to cause us to be able to make the flare skirt, which is what we know is the hemline of this particular dress. It's going to automatically give us that flare at the bottom when we close these darts off. All right, let's toss that down. Okay, so we're going to do this. Remember, there's already seam allowance on this pattern, so we don't need to add that. Okay, so how are we going to make it flare? Okay, we're going to close out the two darts on the skirt. We're going to do that by, always make sure you close your safety valve on your rotary. So we're going to do that by tracing off a line extending from the dart point down to the hemline. Okay, and this is on the front. We will do this on the back skirt as well, because we need the flare on the front and on the back. So we will do this on the back and the front. Might as well do it now while I'm thinking about it. Okay, hope everything is going well with your day today. This is wonderful. Okay. All right, let's just trim this off. Also, if you have a rotary, mine is lovely, wonderful. If you have a rotary, make sure you use it for whatever fabric you want to. So you won't use your rotary that you use on paper. You will not use it on fabric. Just like you have two separate scissors, one for fabric and one for paper, you want to make sure your rotaries are one for fabric and one for paper, because they will dull out. You just want to be able to do that so you don't have the like paper scissors doling out your fabric or ruining your fabric. Okay, so We can see that. Okay. Trace this all the way out. And you'll see that this is very easy. If you're wondering how to, on your sloper, how to get a A-line or a flare on your skirt, I'm getting ready to show you just how to do that. All right, so we're going to, yep. I'm going to show you how to do this. Come on. Okay. Now this is one reason why you may want to transfer all of your patterns to tag board. I think I showed you my tag board the other day. You want to transfer all of your patterns, your sloper patterns, to tag board in case you need to make adjustments like this, right? So that you don't have to worry about your pattern will still be intact. All right, so I'm just going to go up here. I'm going to slash and spread. And honestly, it doesn't have to be perfect because this is going into an A-line anyway, and I just kind of went off track there, but it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, and then we're going to, which way do I want to go? Well, we're going to go this way because I want it to open up. Okay, and then we want to go here. This is the back. So we're just slashing and spreading. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. We want this to open this way. Okay, but the dart, if you can see, when I pull this way, the dart doesn't close. But when I close the dart, I just want to show you what it's going to look like. When I close the dart, the pattern piece will automatically flare open. Can you really see that? Oops. The pattern piece will automatically flare open. Okay. This is not my complete pattern because I need to lengthen it, but I'm just doing this as a sample to see how the design is working. And I actually want to, this one is open, so go this way. You can open that as much as you want. This way, I haven't opened this one yet. I think I might have messed that up. I want this to fold over there. I'm going to tape this down right here. Okay, so there's the dart. We don't need that. I'm going to take this out of here. Can actually just cover it this way. Close it that way. Okay, and there is your A-line skirt. And that's what I need for this. So I need this on the front and the back. There. Can you see it? Yeah. And then if you want to, you can actually, I'm going to close it all the way because I need for the front to, I need the front not to have any darts here. So I'm just going to close that all the way. But that's the back skirt. And I will extend that hemline when I get ready to make the actual skirt for the garment. Right now I just want to see what it's going to look like. So there's the back. And we're going to, oh my gosh. Hello, hello, hello. Cut slash lines 2, not through dart points. Close darts and tape. Okay. Gosh. Somebody needs a new rotary cutter, and I think that somebody is me. Okay, so we're just going to slash 2, not through, slash 2, not through. Okay. Oh, guys, if you just knew the frustration of this rotary cutter, road runner. The coyote's after you. Okay, so we're going to go all the way up. We are not going to go through. We're going to go just to a hinge, right? Just to a hinge. So let me do the other one and then I'll show you what we've got. And this is all we're going to do today. So if you need to adjust a skirt and take the darts out of the front, then you can watch this again and you'll be able to see how to do that. Close it up, make it an A-line. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Make it an A-line. Let me use the other one instead. Oh, because this is on centerfold, so. And I said we would be doing tips and tricks and techniques and bloopers. So here's a blooper for you. I cut the wrong leg. Cut the wrong leg, by golly. I'm really kind of nervous doing this. I have to tell you. I got to be honest. Provide all things honest in the sight of God and man. Okay, so we're going to open this way and close that dart. Oh man, my back. Okay, and then we're going to, woo! There we go. Close that dart. And it opens up into an A-line skirt. And that's how we take the darts out the front. And you know that's not all, because I still have to draw a design line that is going to mimic. Did I take on more than I should? I wonder, have I taken on more than I should? But from a point on this hip line, the high hip, well, between the waist and the hip, I should say mid-hip right here, we're going to angle this up. That's going to connect with that. Okay, so that's all we're going to do today, class. That is our lesson for today. So we've got an A-line skirt. Again, I still have to lay it out on the fabric. I probably will lay it out on another piece of whatever my paper is and retrace it. So I have a whole skirt that's not going to be flopping around. And that's our front. And then we've got our front right here, which I have to turn this way. I wish you could begin to see it. This is my armhole, so this goes this way. Does it? Oh, turn it that way, Danette. Turn it that way. Okay, so there is that. And then we have to draw this way. Where's my ruler? I just want to see what we're working with here. Okay, that's our point there. So we're going to, I don't want to be too risque. Not too risque. Not too risque, I say. Let me just fold this down and you'll be able to see it. Because like I said, I'm not done with this pattern yet. But you'll be able to see where we're at, how the design is indeed coming together. Indeed it is. We don't need that because that's a dart. Indeed it is coming together. Lay down there, mister. Okay. If anybody has any ideas where to get a table that is up to my waist, I would appreciate the hint of where to get a table. Okay, so there we go. This is going to close here, and that's going to cause our princess seam. Our darts on the front are closed because on the dress there are no open darts, no darts here. We have flared out the pattern, so it's kind of falling off the table. We flared out the pattern so we have an A-line. Okay. And then this is going to be overlaid with, do I have any lace with me? Oh. Lace pieces, where are you? Oh, lace pieces, where are you? Oh. We'll use this as an example. It's not certainly going to be everything, but we'll just use this as an example. Let's see how that would look. So we kind of get an idea of what we're, working with here. So there's a lace overlay. There's a lace overlay here. Okay, so this is just to give you an idea of what that will ultimately look like. There will be a lining in the dress. So this is going to lay on top of a sheer lining. It's not going to be exposing any skin necessarily. This just kind of gives you an idea of what our pattern is looking like thus far. I am going to cut out a sample, just a sample, to put it on the mannequin and see what we're working with. Do I want to go down further here and make that a little bit more open this way? That seems like a lot, but it does look like they have it kind of lower on the actual inspiration piece. My concern is this is supposed to be a bridal gown, and I'm not trying to show off nobody's body parts, but it is going to have a lining, so that would probably cause it give us a safety net, because it is definitely going to have a lining. And I think maybe we can actually do that and still be, because it does need to be defined. So that would define it quite a bit. I am making a size 18, so she's not a little petite thing. And this is my model here that I'm actually looking at her. She's a larger woman, so I think we can just be a little bit more daring, dare I say. All right, so this is what we're working with. I've said that about 6 times now. So now that we know what, this is what we're working with. I'm going to go ahead and cut out a sample out of muslin, the front, the back, and the side panels, and see how it's looking. Now, I do want to tell you this. Okay, so that is where we're at so far on our inspiration design. I hope you really got something out of that. Again, I would encourage you, if at all possible, to find yourself a pattern making book. This is great for if you are using your sloper patterns, your sloper blocks, which again will, I feel like those glasses are glaring, which again will eventually open up the world of garment making or pattern making for you. If you're new to pattern making, and I'm not saying I'm the guru because I'm not at all, but if you're totally new to pattern making, a simple pattern making book will do for you to grow by. And then of course, you know, if you're seasoned and you've got all the fit and flair about it, then, you know, congratulations to you. Amen. But I want to encourage you to, again, get your sloper patterns from this book. If you remember, I talked about Butterick. This is a Butterick sloper pattern. I can't tell if I'm in the camera or not. A Butterick sloper pattern. This is a size 18 that I'm using, but this would be a great source to help you also fit it to your body. And that way, you know that whatever garments you make and fit it to your body with the lines, you know, all of your lines, grain lines and everything even, so that if you want to make a jacket, you can make a jacket. If you want to make, when I say jacket, I mean like this. From here to here on both of those will help you make a jacket that closes in the front. So if you get this fitted right, you can make a jacket anytime you want to. You can expand it at the waistline and bring down the hemline and make a coat. You can make a bolero. You can make a strapless dress. I mean, there's so many things that are open to you once you get your sloper blocks fitted to your body style and your type, your shape, where you are right now, not where you want to be down the road, but where you are right now. Because again, you can always adjust your patterns to increase or decrease as your body increases or decreases, or if it stays the same, that's wonderful. All right, this is Danette Hutchinson at The Bride. We are working on our inspiration dress. I keep saying it because I want to keep it in your mind. This is what we're working on. Okay, so I am going to not be posting anything from today until about the 3rd week of July. And the reason is because I will not be at my workstation. So I won't be able to. And this is why I am uploading this today. I may even do it in stages, but I'm uploading this today to keep consistent in my content and even show you some bloopers along the way. All right. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, a wonderful month until we are back together on YouTube, going through our inspiration dress, learning as we go and happy as we grow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.